What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Midwest Test Fishing. Today we're going to be looking at some different Ned Rig Retrieves. Now here in the Midwest, the Ned Rig is one of the most deadly rigs to use to catch early spring bass. Mainly because here in the Midwest, the ice is still melting on certain bodies of water, the water is just warming up, the fish are still cold and pretty lethargic. So they really are looking for those tight, compact, slow-moving baits. Now, your average Ned Rig Retrieve, just casting it out and reeling it in, will catch you fish. However, fishing in general has really exploded in popularity over the 4 years, and these fish in lakes and other bodies of water are really seeing a lot of these Ned Rigs. So these different retrieves are going to help you catch more fish, because one, it's going to provide a different presentation that these fish aren't used to, and two, with some of these retrieves, you're creating a reaction strike. So with that, let's get into retrieve number one.
Right, so Charlie is going to be fishing over there. We're going to go over some of the retrieves. I'll have what it looks like on my end with what I'm doing with the rod, and I'll also have some underwater footage of what it looks like underneath for the fish. So the first retrieve is called the Swim Glide Shake. Now what that is you cast it out, and it's going to swim as it sinks down. You're going to let it hit the bottom. And you're going to give it a pop, and it's going to glide down after that pop. And then once it hits the bottom, you're going to give it a little shake. And also, I always like to have my rod tip pointed up, because especially with the exposed hook on the Ned Rig, if you have your rod tip down and you're reeling it in, you're going to drive it into wood and other kinds of cover. But if you have that rod tip up, it's going to help your bait just roll over those kinds of cover. So we'll do that again. Cast it out, close it, let it swim on its way down so it hits the bottom, reel in that slack line and give it a pop. After it hits the bottom, just going to give it a little shake. Now for the second retrieve, you're going to cast it on out, and I'll give 2 cranks of the reel. And you can hop it in between if you want. And what this does is it gives a series of kind of like a fleeing crawfish. So it kind of works in the later half of spring, and it really works well for rocky bottoms where fish are on that crawfish bite. Now the third retrieve really works well in cold water conditions early spring, right when the ice has just melted. And that's going to be just a straight drag and dead stick. You can experiment with how long you're dragging it and how long you're letting it dead stick. It really works well for the cold water lethargic fish. And when you dead stick it, make sure you let that line go slack. That's going to let the bait itself have more of a natural fall, more of a natural movement. Retrieve number 5 is just going to be a straight drag and shake. So this works well when you're trying to cover a lot of water. If you're fishing a pond like this one, that straight drag and shake is going to provide enough action to your bait, but it's also going to help you fish the pond quick enough to cover the water and kind of find the fish. Anytime I'm using any kind of fast-paced retrieve, I really like to use some kind of Ned bait that has some kind of bulbous tail. Anything that gets extra action from the quick retrieval is going to provide more action than just something like a Z-Man TRD. Now, kind of a fourth retrieve is going to be very similar, but it's going to depend on your trailer. So you can put on a little swim bait, and what you're going to do instead is a straight retrieve instead of a straight drag and stop. So what that does is it gives off the appearance of a minnow, and that stop is going to make it drop down and look like a dying bait fish. So this works great around vegetation and other structure, not so much open water. Now, the last retrieve that we're going to talk about is the yo-yo. So you're just going to cast it on out, let it sink to the bottom. You're going to kind of pull in your rod tip and reel in that slack line. and you can shake it a little bit on the bottom if you want to. Again, kind of experiment with different shakes or non-shakes. So it's on the bottom, you have a tight line. You're just going to give it a pull and reel in that slack line. And what that creates, it's going to create a reaction strike for any fish nearby. They see that bait being pulled up and they're like, oh shoot, that bait is leaving, here's my chance. And they're going to chase it. So again, just a quick pull, reel in the slack line, give it a little shake if you want, don't have to. Tight line, give a pull, reel in slack line. And you just repeat that pattern.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate your support. If you like this kind of video, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and consider that as well. And we'll see you in the next video.